Wow, I hope this rocket really takes me to the top. Oh, hey, look, I'm being recorded again. Oh, what a surprise. Hey, welcome back to the top. The name is Gearhart, the game is Pokemon, and today, as you can see, I'm in Moss Deep City against, well, this is for week 7 against Ellie and the Accrington Stantlers, 8-Bit Insomniac, but we're in Moss Deep City, advertising the GBA and the Seattle Staraptors. I'm in a time crunch right now because she is waiting. It's really late for her, and it's just really late for her, so I'm trying to do this really fast as I can. We lost week 3, but the team that Ellie can be bringing is, hold up, I'm not prepared for this. Where's that file? There you are. You can see it right there. It's Latias, Infernape, Florges, Vaporeon, Roserade, Scizor, Heliolisk, Sandslash, Braviary, Regirock, and Mega Sableye. The Braviary is new. She dropped Sigla for it. So, what Pokemon are we going to be bringing? It's going to be different from week 3. I don't mean to talk fast, but I am, like I said, in a crunch for time. So the team we're going to be bringing is, the first one is going to be Setiu here, with Roost, Dragon Pulse, Defog, Hydro Pump. That will, it's a switch in for the Infernape, barring Hidden Power Ice. It is a switch in for the Scizor. It is a switch in for a lot of things. I just cannot switch it against the Braviary, because Braviary is Defiant, and I know that's kind of what she wants it for. She didn't bring it against Mike in week 5, or 4, whichever, yeah, week 4. She didn't bring it against Nick in last week, week 6. So, it's kind of obvious that she saw me as the major threat, so she picked up Braviary. So I need to be careful about that due to the Defiant. And, by the way, I think she might make some switches where her Pokemon is faster, and then my Pokemon is slower, so she switches out first, predicting my switch into the Salamence, bringing in Braviary, and then I bring in Salamence, and then she gets the Defiant boost. Albeit it's a +1, but it's still pretty scary. That's why we are bringing Parvati, the Clefable, Bold, Unaware, Leftovers, Flamethrower, Heal Bell, Moonblast, and Moonlight. We have to bring Unaware just in case if we get in trouble with the whole Defiant situation, because I know she's gonna bring it. Why else should she pick up the Braviary and then not use it against Nick or Mike? It's pretty obvious that it's against me because I rely on Intimidate so much with the Salamence. So, if she gets the +1, I can, in fact, switch into some Brave Birds from this. Another thing is that the Braviary cannot outspeed Mega Lopunny with a Scarf with, what would it be? With Adamant Nature. Because I double-checked, it can't reach these, it can't speed creep the Mega Lopunny with a Scarf. So it has to be Jolly, so I can take, well, I can take the Adamant ones, it's not very well, but I can take Jolly ones to the bank, cash in, all that jazz. Anyways, the next Pokemon we're bringing is Kinki, the Registeel, rocking a Careful, Clear Body, Stealth Rock, Thunder Wave, Rest, and Iron Head. This is, of course, the switch into everything else. I know it's Mega Sableye bait, but I have ways to deal with Mega Sableye already, so it's A-okay. I know it's also Mega Sableye bait, I know, because I'll just have to be careful if she does bring it. It'll be interesting if she does bring it. It should be very, 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 very interesting, but that's why I always have to be careful. I might have to make some predictions if he does bring the Mega Sableye. I'm not going to bring Lock-On Zap Cannon again. That kind of threw me for a loop. That's why I hate it when I bring stuff that is meant for a Pokemon and they don't bring it. I've been caught so many times doing that. That's why I've been waiting for this moment for such a long time. I played with vanilla sets. Not to say that I didn't try my best. I did, but now I can bring out the best stuff. Of course, this is not 100% my best stuff because I'm still wondering what she's going to be bringing. It's still up in the air. So the next Pokemon we are going to be bringing is the Yanmega, which has enough speed. I can't find you, Yanmega. Samael, there you are. Has enough speed to outspeed the Latias, or excuse me, it has enough speed to outspeed a Pokemon that speed creeps Mega Lopunny. Because, what was that? What would be that mark? It would be, well, a speed stat higher than what Mega Lopunny is. And since you need a Scarf for that, well, I've decided to speed creep because even if I am, I can run Modest here, but with Latias, if it's Choice Scarf, it's most likely going to be speed creeping the Mega Lopunny, so I'm going to be speed creeping with a speed boost. I'll have to choose my things wisely because I'm rocking Giga Drain, Bug Buzz, Air Slash, and Hidden Power Fire for the Scizor. So I know Pokemon Scarfed or is faster than me. So for example, technically I could bring it out against the Infernape because due to Mach Punch stuff, and as long as I can reveal that's not a Focus Sash, then I can go ahead and just Air Slash and win, get the speed boost, and possibly sweep. I was thinking about running Pitaya Berry, but I don't like the odds with that, because I've tried it in so many times, and it's never really gone really well. I have something on my touchscreen. Next Pokemon we are going to be bringing is Lakshmi, the Mega Lopunny. This one's going to be interesting because it is Adamant, Limber, I have Fake Out, I have a High Jump Kick, I have Substitute, and Iron Tail. The whole point of this is she shut me down with the Florges, and I think she will do the same thing again, which is why I'm subbing on her constant switches into Mega Lopunny with the Florges, and then I will Iron Tail it. And she said that Vaporeon doesn't take 2 High Jump Kicks very well from an Adamant Mega Lopunny. Well, I'm bringing a High Jump Kick instead. Hopefully, she doesn't think I have High Jump Kicks because I don't bring it that often. I tend to run Drain Punch, but the substitute is there because Iron Tail will two-shot it after, she switched in the Florges. I have my Lopunny, I sub, and then I Iron Tail twice before she can actually put a dent in me, other than the substitute damage. Next Pokemon we will be bringing is the Saturnus. V-Create, Zen Headbutt, Focus Blast, and U-Turn. Of course, we have our 2 little things here, V-Create and Zen Headbutt, that stab. We have Focus Blast, which will decimate the Regirock, barring it doesn't have any special defense investment. I looked at it, I calced it from the last game, and she was running full defense because, if I remember correctly, Clefable's Moonblast did 54 damage, and that 54 damage leads me to, according to the calc, she ran just straight up max defense. She also had counter, so I'm going to be careful about that. That's why I do have the Focus Blast. I'm running Lonely Nature, which is plus attack minus defense, because I don't think it's a good thing to stay in on, what would it be? Earthquakes. And I have defense Pokemon right now. I don't really need more defensive Pokemon. I know bringing in the Infernape might be a good idea, but it's not necessarily a good idea to bringing this thing in on the Infernape with a minus defense nature. But it, like I said, Lonely has a Choice Scarf, enough speed to outspeed a... I can't remember how much speed it had. Oh, I'm speed creeping these Mega Lopunny speed creeps again. So that's pretty cool. But that is the team. I hope we can get the win. I'm going to go ahead and check my team to make sure that this team works. But I hope we can pick up the win, and hope we can get 4-3, and I hope we can get on the rocket and reach the top, because right now, unfortunately, we're sitting at -2. She's sitting at +7, so if we want a chance at the top of the division, we're going to have to pick up this win. So if you did enjoy this rushed version of the Team Builder free game show, go ahead and crack the like button down below. It is addicting, and I will see you at the top at the battle. Yeah, that's how we roll. It's like, how am I supposed to fix this? I mean, I legit can't even fix the sandwich right now. That's how bad of a position I am in. That's a problem, that's a problem, that's a problem! Not for Dragonite! And going to the Stone Edge, unfortunately, is probably gonna live. Just kidding!